So with the recent introduction of the Omni-King in Dragon Ball Super, many people from the Dragon Ball community have wondered what exactly was said between the Omni-King and the Gods of Destructions. Welcome Dragon Ball fans to another Dragon Ball Super discussion, as today we're going to be discussing the overall conversation between the Omni-King Zeno and the Gods of Destruction. Now, as you guys can see right above, we pretty much started off the episode with Whis asking is it okay to keep looking down at him from this high of a spot, with Beerus replying no, it's not okay, with Champa actually asking what is the Omni-King doing at such a place like this, and as they go down to welcome him, the Omni-King doesn't seem to say much other than the words yeah, with Whis and Varus saying we haven't seen you in such a long time. But then of course the Omni-King jumps into the reasoning why he is there in the first place, and he quotes by saying, it was brought to my attention that today you were doing something arbitrary. Skipping your job at being a god of destruction is not really a good thing, with Beerus apologizing, but then Whis throws Beerus right under the bus, which I found to be hilarious, by saying Beerus-sama is more interested in sleeping and food than he is at being the god of destruction. Now of course, with that being said, Varus also throws Champa under the bus by saying Champa-sama neglects his health, as you can see from his body shape, indicating that indeed he is a fat ass cat, and saying it affects his work, so I prepare a balanced nutritious meal for him, but he says that my food tastes really bad. And then the Omni-King replies by saying I should appoint new gods of destruction then, which totally freak out Champa and Beerus. But then the Omni-King replies by saying I'm just kidding, I did come here because I was concerned, but I ended up enjoying what I saw, so I thought that maybe we should do this one more time, with the contestants gathered from every other universe, and Goku being Goku's the first one that comes there and saying seriously, let's do this, I'm down. Everyone freaks out because of course Goku's talking to the Omnipotent King in such a casual tone, and Beerus is saying you idiot, you can't speak to the Omni-King so casually. And then of course, you know, the Omni-King's bodyguards step forward, and the Omni-King replies by saying it's fine, it was a good match, and in the near future let's hold another tournament. Goku replies by saying it's a promise, and then wanting to shake the Omnipotent King's hand, with everyone freaking out. And then of course after he shakes his hand, the Omni-King tells Goku, you're an interesting guy, well then I'm going home, see you later. But prior to that, guys, remember, keep in mind, the Omni-King wants to hold a universal multiverse tournament involving all 12 other universes. Of course, if they imply by having 5 fighters each, that'll be equivalent to 60 fighters per universe, which would be a 60-man tournament, which I really doubt they're going to do, so I think they're going to lower the number. But needless to say, Champa and Beerus both tell the Omni-King thank you for your hard work, and once the Omni-King leaves, Beerus tells Goku, how could you? If the Omni-King wished for it, he could have wiped out all 12 universes in an instant. Somehow all my excitement for winning this tournament faded away. But then Champa replies by telling Beerus the tournament held by the Omni-King will be the real thing, so I think this tournament is just like a practice run. Now, that's very interesting, because if it's gonna boil down to a multiversal tournament, then indeed this was a practice run contested by both Beerus and Champa. Now, in the meantime, we see Kaba, he approaches Vegeta and he says, now I can guide you through Planet Saddle, mentor, and Vegeta replies by saying, I am not your mentor, which is kind of funny because he keeps implying that Vegeta is his trainer, but Vegeta doesn't want to admit it, of course, but he does want to train Kaba at some given point. So we transition over to everyone looking for the final Dragon Ball, and it turns out that the planet itself was a Dragon Ball as well. The dragon is summoned in a very epic fashion, and of course, the Z fighters are wondering, is this the true body of Super Shenlong, which is Zarama, the Dragon of the Gods? And Whis replies by saying, not his actual body, but rather it's the core of his presence, or the nucleus. And then they proceed to go on over and speak the language of the gods, which is some weird ass language, and Vegeta goes on to say the language of the gods, and Beerus goes on to say a wish, it has to be a good one. Bulma replies by saying, what, you haven't thought about it yet? And Beerus is like, shut up, I'm still thinking about it right now, which I will go on record and say that Bulma has the most courage out of anybody to speak to Beerus the way she is speaking. And then after Beerus makes his wish, Bulma ironically asks him, well, what did you wish for? And he goes, it's a secret. Goku replies by saying, that's being selfish, let us know as well. And then Beerus said, I wished for a bed that is more comfortable than the current bed that I am on now. And Bulma once again replies by saying, are you an idiot? Even I could have given you a better bed. And Beerus is like, who are you calling an idiot? You idiot, I will destroy you for real. In the meantime, Varus gets a message on her staff and she completely stops the cubicle, and Champa is saying, what are you doing being so careless? And then she tells him, please take a look at this, and she shows him Earth. Now he's saying, Earth, put it off, I don't want to see this. And then she goes on ahead to say, this is the Earth of Universe 6. Humans on Earth of our universe are also revived. Furthermore, it is similar to culture to that of Universe 7. And then she goes on to say, you can eat all the delicious foods that Earth has to offer now in Universe 6, because Beerus-sama wished for it using the Super Giant Dragon Balls for Champa-sama. And Champa's, I mean, he's humbled by it, so he says that bastard acting all cheeky on his own, he pisses me off. Which in retrospect, I didn't really expect Champa to be humbled by it, because Champa will always be Champa, a fat crybaby of a cat, and that's why I love Champa so much. In the meantime, of course, Whis goes on to tell Beerus, he says, that was quite friendly of you, and Beerus replies by saying, shut up, I'm just making Champa owe me one. And of course, the question is, will Champa ever get Beerus back for, granting him the wish of having his Earth within his own universe. It is unknown at this point, guys, but what are your overall thoughts as to what transpired in this particular episode? Because again, there is a lot of lore building, especially with Zeno wanting to host a multiversal tournament involving 12 other universes. So do you guys believe it's going to be 5 on 5 on 5 on 5 on 5 on 5 on 5, or do you guys believe that each universe is going to have one fighter per representation? Comment down below and let me know, guys. And what are your overall thoughts on this tournament happening? When do you think it'll happen? Because personally for me, I believe this tournament will happen towards the very finale of Dragon Ball Super, towards the end of the series, because what way to close off the entire show than to have this multiversal 12 universe tournament involving every single living organism from every respective universe that is indeed strong. So comment down below, guys, and let me know. I will be doing a community reaction video very shortly after this, showcasing your comments and your overall thoughts and opinions onto this episode. So once again, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball video update. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys cannot wait to see next week's episode of Monaka vs. Goku, comment down below and let me know, guys. Smash that like button, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you guys in the community reaction video. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.